Hello, welcome to Candy and Corey's Pillow Talk. This is a new segment that me and my husband are putting together. We're going to do a segment every week,
Every week.
every week, with questions that you guys send to us and asking us. Um, we'll give you the website of where you can contact us with your questions or any comments that you want to have, and we'll put them on the air. So we're going to start off our first episode with a few questions, and we'll start off right now. So the first question is, how would you feel if your man came up to you and said he was bi on the down low but still wanted to kick it with you? How would you feel as a female if you've been in this committed relationship for 4, 10 years, married with kids, and vice versa if the roles were reversed? Um, for me, if I came home and my husband told me that, it would be a wrap. It's over. You are not only putting yourself in danger, you're putting me in danger, you're putting our kids in danger. Um, I don't know if you use protection. Um, I don't know who you've actually been with. You don't know who they've been with on top of who they've been with. So it's like a revolving cycle. So for me, I couldn't forgive that. What do you think?
Well, I mean, I just spent so many times, so many years. It just all goes back to the sanctity of marriage. The vows that you took, the vows you're supposed to keep, for better or for worse, and it's a huge betrayal. I mean, there's nothing positive about that. I mean, no matter how you put it, bi, gay, straight, cheating is cheating.
But here it is, though. Think about it. It's different. Okay, if a woman is messing with another woman, that shit is a turn on to people. But when it's a man with a man, that is just like taboo. So why is it okay when it's two women than when it's two men? Why is it more acceptable when it's two women than two men?
Well, I mean, it's just not. I mean, all the way around, it's just not. But I mean, it's for me. Not that I dig it, but if you're talking from any guy's perspective, you know, girl on girl action, is a turn on more than seeing guy on guy. I mean, let's just face it. For a man, I can't. I never have. I can never even dream of another guy's penis being in my behind.
Okay, I'm just saying I don't roll that way of girl on girl, but for some reason, it's just more acceptable if it's two women than it is two men.
Exactly.
Um, Regardless of the fact, I personally, for me, could not be with my husband or be in a relationship with anybody anymore if it has come into play that they have cheated on me, not only just with a woman, but with a man. That's just like the ultimate betrayal for me. So, um, you have anything else to say on this subject? Okay, we're gonna go on to the next question. Let's see. We're having a lot of questions of the buy thing. Okay. Um, if your mate has a side piece and you know about it, scratch his head. Does that make you a side piece too? Wow. That makes you a dumbass. Sorry to say that, but if you truly know that your mate is messing with someone else, that just makes you a dumbass. Um, I feel like you don't have any respect for yourself. You're saying that it's okay for him to do whatever he wants to do to you. Um, get some standards is what I would say. And now we're having a little bit technical difficulties with this thing, so Just bear with us. We're working it out slowly but surely. I feel that if you truly, if you accepting what a person doing, they only gonna do what you allow them to do. If I slap Corey around and he lets me, I'm gonna keep on slapping him around. I mean, I'm just saying. Are you gonna be accepting of that? Me slapping you around? Okay. So I'm asking, from a man's point of view, if you had me and you had someone else, does that make me the side chick too?
I think it makes both y'all the side chick.
Right, because in actuality, um, if you was the main chick, he wouldn't treat you like that. He would not have a side chick.
You wouldn't. I mean, it's just. I mean, all the way around, it's a crazy question to ask, but at the same time, I mean, it's you're both side pieces because he's not committed out of one of y'all. He's getting his cake and he's eating it too, and and vice versa. If you're a woman and you got two guys, both of them are side pieces. Nobody's committed. I mean, you can sit here and say you may like one of them more than the other, but I mean, they're both side pieces.
But in actuality, like you said, it is they getting their cake and they eating it too. But here's the other part. Which one of y'all gonna end up on Snap? Because it always seems like the girls or the guys go after each other. They never go to the person that's the source. That's how a lot of people get hurt and get killed. So it'd be like if it was you and somebody else, y'all gonna go at each other. A lot of the times they don't go after the girl or go after the guy. They go after each other like you knew, and a lot of times they don't know.
A lot of times they don't. I mean, but the thing about it is that you get wrapped up in emotion. I mean, you're caught up with looking at this person spent time with someone I cared about or someone I love. And so, just human emotion is I want to go after the person that has caused me the pain. I want to go after the person that is responsible. But the thing about it is you put responsibility and blame on the wrong person. Yes, they're involved. Yes, they committed whatever acts that the person you're supposed to be with, and they're supposed to be with you. You know, yeah. I mean, you want to go after the person responsible. You're getting it twisted. It's not this person that they're cheating with. It's them. Because here's the thing: you can say it all day and say they knew, but the person that knew and orchestrated is the person that is doing the cheating.
Yeah, but I can't get mad at you because if I get mad at you, then you may not want to be with me no more. And that's how a lot of women think.
That's how a lot of guys think
So
too.
then they go after the other chick, and then which make does that make y'all? How does that make a man feel when you know it's that way, and then they go after the chick? Does that make you feel like you the head man on campus? I mean, how does that make you as a man feel?
For me, if I was in a situation, it make me feel relieved. Like, you know, she ain't coming after me. For me, for a guy, if I had one of my chicks going after the other one and she's not mad at me, I still win. Because the thing about it is, I've had my cake, I've eaten it too, and
And you
now
still got both of them really because they going after each other,
right,
and they not really getting to the source of the problem, which would be you.
right,
You would be the source of the problem.
right. And even if they both said the hell with you, there's always one that sticks around. There's
Why
always one
is
that comes
that?
back. You know, people figure they can change people. People can figure that,
You
I
can.
can make a difference. I know, for either side, guy or girl, I'm the one that they really want. I'm the one that they really want to be with. So there we
But
are.
if I really wanted to be with you, then you wouldn't both be the side chicks. I would have picked you.
But the thing about it is even with that, once you've been caught, or once you've been exposed, but you're not really being called on it. I mean, the thing about it is you know, you get to keep the one, And guess what? Things are cool for like a couple months, but then that wandering eye spin up again, and they'll get somebody else on the side. Or, most cases, they'll keep in contact with that last one.
Yeah, but it's something about you that I want. There's something about this other person I want, and it's making the two of y'all are making one person, because you don't have everything that she has, and she doesn't have everything that you have. So at that point, you are not it. It's because you're wanting something from each person that would make a whole person.
Well, not a one right yet. That's the thing. I mean, you want two pieces of the whole, but not a one yet because you can't live one without the other.
True. Okay, so then in that aspect, why do men keep holding on? Is it all just because they want their cake and they want to eat it too?
Yes.
Damn. Really?
Yes.
So what happens when you get burned in the end? Do you just say, screw it and go on and find you two more side chicks? Or do you feel like that, okay, I'm going to pull them both back in?
As long as you have charm, charisma, sex appeal, that it factor that every woman, or in a woman's case, every man wants, they're just two casualties of war. That's why I call it collateral damage. If I can't have both of y'all, then I'll get two more. You have to until they get burnt enough at the source themselves. If they escape with few scratches, they'll say, "Okay, I'll live and fight another day."
Wow. Okay, there you go. There you have it. Okay, our next question. Could you be in a relationship for 10 or more years without being married? No, I ain't gonna do it. That is 10 years too long in my life. You have some people who don't want to get married. You have people that are okay with just being a couple. They just okay with coexisting. I'm not a coexisting type of person. If I'm gonna spend 10 years with you, I'm gonna spend those 10 years being married with you. Do you feel like that you would want to be with somebody for 10 years and not be married?
If it's somebody that truly didn't think I was gonna ever take that next step and marry, I mean, yeah, but I think it's hard to sit there and say you can be with somebody for 10 years, even though that seems to be more commonplace in
It
today's
does.
world. For me, I've just always known I wanted to be married, be a family man, and have my woman be my wife and me being my woman's husband. I mean, I think at that point, just 10 years, that's a long time to call yourself boyfriend and girlfriend, or
But more or
you
less
know,
now, it's called common
common law
law.
marriage.
And if it's common law, which if you're common law, you get all of the perks that a married woman or married man would get. It's pretty much in the eyes of the law, you are married. Um, I just don't feel like, for me, that that is something that I want for myself. There's a lot of people who have been married and been married for years and years and years. It's like, I'm not gonna do it, and they okay. A lot of people say the only thing that changes is your last name. I think that to each his own. Um, I feel like that if you're okay with coexisting with your mate and not being married is, good for you, then I say do you. Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Okay. We're going to end this segment and we're going to pick up with another one here in a few minutes, and it's going to be, this is episode 1, so we're going to go ahead and start episode 2. So, peace.